train is here, Hell Monkey.
Te presento a Garcia. Y Garcia no es contento. Of course, you wouldn't be contento either if some demonio kidnapped your novia. You've got to go to the underworld and kill monsters, and then you got to save her, and the currency's all f***ed up. It's not a fun process, and as a result, Garcia es un hombre enojado. Y esto, Shadows of the Damned.
Let her go. But can't you see the little peach is coming on to me? Come on to this, pendejo.
And Shadows of the Damned is muy interesante, and what I love about it is that it's almost exactly what you'd expect from the brains behind it. This is a joint effort between the eccentric Suda51 and the legendary Shinji Mikami. And after just a few minutes in this twisted new world, their partnership becomes clear. Shadows of the Damned is an over-the-shoulder third-person shooter, the latest in a string of games that are all the rage and fittingly date back to Resident Evil 4. This is a familiar game for anyone who's played a Shinji Mikami title before. With little more than a gun and a motive, you're thrown into this horrific world where demons hide in the shadows. And unfortunately, there isn't a whole lot of light. So Shadows of the Damned starts with a decidedly Resident Evil foundation, but that's where Suda comes in, the mask-wearing, punk-turned-developer behind some of the industry's most stylish and bizarre games. It's not long before his input is obvious as well. The game's bold style is characteristically Suda, as is the off-kilter humor. For example, Garcia's only weapon is his Johnson. So as much as this is a game about a man at war with demons, it also kind of feels like a game about two brilliant and wildly different designers at war with each other. I mean, you shoot this undead creature in the head 1 second, falling into a very Resident Evil vibe, just to have some checkpoint mark your progress with flaming poop. An idea that's just too bizarre to have come from anyone but the creator of Travis Touchdown.
Does Willie always take a big smoky dump in public?
You should see him piss.
But here's what I love about Shadows of the Damned. It brings those unique styles together with really effective harmony. It's chaos, but it's organized chaos. And while the styles may seem to clash, it actually works brilliantly in motion. So in terms of the nuts and bolts, your Johnson is a former demon who got out of that racket a long time ago. Now he's a strange gun that can shoot lots of equally strange ammunition. He can take the form of a pistol, a shotgun, or even a machine gun, but more importantly, he can also shoot light. And when you're in the underworld, light has a somewhat elevated importance.
Why is it suddenly getting dark?
This isn't ordinary darkness. If you stay in it too long, it'll suck the life out of you.
In fact, Metroid Prime 2 fans should find this game's light and dark mechanic very familiar. Shadows of the Damned is filled with all kinds of puzzles that force you to illuminate your surroundings, sometimes by shooting the head of a light-spewing goat, and sometimes by eliminating the very source of the darkness, in this case, a wall of ivy-like demon pubes. So functionally, the game plays a lot like Resident Evil 5, only Garcia's a bit lighter on his feet. And unless you're a Resident Evil purist, you'll be happy to know he can also shoot while moving, a talent you don't often see from a Mikami character. Of course, you don't often see demons eating strawberries either. Like I said, organized chaos. It's a beautiful thing. And that's what this game is in a really sick kind of way. It's a beautiful thing. I absolutely love this game, but it's a beauty that only a very specific audience will appreciate. That said, if you like modern Resident Evil titles, or you have fond memories of the Heaven Smile, Shadows of the Damned is right up your demented little alley.